What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Living Life Fast. Today you join me in my BMW X5, a car that some of you probably didn't know that I owned. I'm not going to lie to you, it feels so weird filming. I know I've done a couple of videos with the main cam, but obviously for 4 years I've been setting up GoPros in a car and I have not filmed with a GoPro in months and months it feels. I'm feeling a little content right now, man. First couple of weeks I was just sitting at home doing nothing. Just can't wait for things to go back to normal so I can start bringing you these car features. I know everything's been a little bit quiet, but you know, I am taking this COVID situation pretty serious. There was another announcement last night. I don't think that there was much changes, but I have decided I probably will film a video or two, maybe do a couple of car features. Obviously not with the owners, but you know, I don't think there's an issue with me filming a car by myself. But look, going off topic slightly, so this is going to be a quick video on my X5, a car that I've owned for 6 months, and I've not revealed it on the channel because, well, for starters, I bought it to keep the miles down on the M4. Secondly, cheaper fuel. It's a 3-litre turbo diesel. And thirdly, just to be a little bit anonymous. Obviously, the M4 has had a lot of views on the channel, and in my local area, everyone knows the car. So it's nice to be in a car that's a little more undercover. You know, off camera, most of the time I'm by myself. Don't get me wrong, I love all of the people that support the channel, but yeah, it's been such a nice feeling to be driving this X5. So yeah, I'm just on my way to the shop. I thought I'd quickly take you for a little detour. We'll part the X5 up, we'll go around it. And I know not everyone on the channel is interested in really expensive cars. I thought this one would probably relate to a few of you. So yeah, I'll find a spot and we'll park it up quick. Right, so I found a spot out in the jungle somewhere. Obviously, man's trimming my own hair, so I'm looking 10 years younger. But I do want to just quickly say a massive thank you to everybody who has supported the launch of LLF Games. I can't believe I sold so many tickets. I think nearly 1,000 tickets in 2 days. I want to say thank you and good luck to everyone who's bought tickets so far. And there are a few things that I do need to go over. There's so many things that I didn't mention in the video. Obviously, I'm new to this, but a couple of important things were: you have to be 18 or over to enter. Secondly, you have to be located in the UK to buy a ticket. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of you around the world that follow the channel, but in future competitions, maybe that'll change. Ooh, that was a McLaren then, boy. Another point that needs to be made is I've changed the timer from 4 weeks to 2 weeks. And also, I know I did a max of 3,995 entries, but we could do an early draw at any point. So if we achieve, for example, 3,000 entries, even 2,500 entries, whatever we're happy with, we will be doing an early draw. So guys, if you are planning to buy a ticket, I'd highly recommend getting one ASAP. If you didn't see the previous video, I'll link it in the description, but I'm giving away my 700 horsepower M4 for just £25. So yeah, remember the M4 is just the launch of LLF Games. As soon as that car's gone, we're going to be moving on to some other type of unique car. I'm getting so many messages of some really cool cars, and yeah, I can't wait to kick this off. So yeah, let's move on to the X5. So guys, here it is, my BMW X5. It's a 3-litre turbo diesel on a 57 plate. I randomly bought this car. Like, my friend become a trader and he sent me a picture of it, and by coincidence, as I said, I was doing a lot of trips, so it came at the right time. And he said the price, £6,200 he sold it to me for. He actually had it up for 7 grand. And guys, is that not a serious amount of car for the money? I was like, wait there. He sent me the pictures. It like, as I say, because it still looks like a really new car. Obviously the previous gen X5, I think they're a little outdated now. This car you can still get away with. Look, it's 13 years old, man. If you put a private plate on it, I think that, yeah, it'd be hard to tell that it was that age. The only problem is when I clean this car, it doesn't look mint. You can see loads of swirl marks. It'd be nice for somebody to come detail it, get the 20-inch wheels. So yeah, this is just an SE model. You obviously got the M Sport, but I mean, even for an SE, that looks nice, man. Look, twin exhausts. Number plates falling down a bit there. Moving on to the interior, this is probably the only complaint. Bit of a poverty spec, cream interior. Sorry to anybody that has a cream interior. I mean, I would have much preferred this with black leather. You know, it's got the wooden trim. But yeah, my cameraman is the one who drives this car mainly. I'm in the passenger seat, usually editing on the way back from filming an owner's car. As you can see, it's got a 6-speed ZF gearbox. The later ones are probably 7-speed or 8-speed, which actually makes this car pretty bad on fuel. So, you know, it's got aircon, power steering, electric windows. It's got like the iDrive functions. It's, yeah, as I say, it's a really nice place to be. And yeah, I don't really have too many bad things to say about it. It's also got the roof rails. And one annoying thing is one of the bulbs have actually gone, so need to get that sorted ASAP. It's also got fog lights. But yeah, I have actually been sent a tuning box from EcoTune. You remember Stan, the owner of the 991 Turbo? He's actually sent me one of his EcoTune boxes. So if you want to see me do a video like a before and after on the performance, yeah, just let me know and I can do that ASAP. So let's go hit the road. I'm going to try and give you a bit of feedback on what it's been like to live with. As I say, it's been about 6 months. And you know, looking at myself right now, I swear to God, am I not looking like 10 years old? I am gonna have to start trimming myself. Right, so we're out here in the X5. I think I did mention earlier, what's this guy doing in his X5? It's an X5 as well. Guy's on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, the main reason why I'm revealing this car is because I am looking to part exchange it. I nearly swapped it the other day with somebody, but he's just not having it. He's got a cool little car. Try chucking him a bit of cash with the X5. But also, I did want to put that tuning box on the car as well. So let me know if you want to see a video on that, like a before and after. I did mention I'm just seeing loads of BMWs, X5s, X6s, X4s. That's what I mean, it's just pure BMW wankers on the road, literally, we don't care. But yeah, definitely one complaint is the road comfort. Most of the time I'm in the passenger seat editing on the way back from filming like an owner's review. I can't edit, it's really that bad inside this cabin. It crashes. Could be a combination of the budget tyres, could need new shocks. It's done 107,000 miles by the way, which I've not mentioned. But you know, anytime I'm in the passenger seat, that's all I'm thinking about is why is it so uncomfortable? It's pretty crashy. You know, if you hit a curb, or like, you know, when you just quickly go over curbs, like it's really stiff. You know, you'd think for an SUV, it'd be a little bit more comfortable. You know, it's not an M Sport, it's only an SE. It's obviously got the 20-inch wheels, but you know, anytime I'm trying to edit in the passenger, I hate it. It's really, really bad, man. But obviously, one thing we do know about BMWs is that they're very well balanced. So this X5, it does handle really well. Not that I've driven the hell out of it. Yeah, it definitely handles good. It's got power steering. Typical BMW, it's got heavy weight to it. It's not feather light. You got to put a little bit of effort into it. But you know, it is a 13-year-old car, so I would suspect a newer X5 would probably be a little bit lighter. But yeah, it's a really nice car to drive around in. You know, I personally myself, when I'm driving it, I don't feel like I'm in an old car, and I just sit there and think, what, 6.5 grand, like, or £6,200, like that is a bargain. But yeah, onto the engine. You know, it pulls, shitloads of torque, 3-litre turbo diesel, single turbo obviously, but it really does shift. A little bit of movement, a little bit soft, as you can see, we're like wafting about. Some of you will know that I owned a 335D back in the day. I've owned a few different diesel cars. I had like an A6, the 2.7, is it the Le Mans? But yeah, specifically I had a 335D, which I only owned it for like 2 weeks. And the reason I sold it so quick is because after owning naturally aspirated cars, turbocharged cars, I just couldn't take not having an engine sound. And in fact, the main decider was the fuel consumption, because although these cars are capable of being very fuel efficient, if you've got a heavy right foot, you're not going to get many miles per gallon, you know. And in my opinion, when I owned the 335D, I was like, you know what, I may as well have bought a 335i. And obviously it'll be similar performance, but you've now got the sound of a petrol engine. I know I've said I'm going to part exchange it. It's not because I'm not happy with the car. The car that I was going to part exchange it with is a total random car. It's not even a daily. This is some crazy little tuner car. I was just trying my luck. But yeah, I am more than happy to keep this car. So let's talk about fuel, because that's another reason why I bought this car. And you know what, I'm not going to lie to you, it's not that great. It costs about £100 for a full tank, and it probably does no more than 450 miles to that tank, yeah, and that's absolutely cruising, not one bit of throttle, 450 miles max. And I just feel that for £100, that's not a lot of miles, especially doing 70 all the way, you know. And I'm not even joking, I'm talking about a complete efficient drive at 70 miles per hour. This car will achieve no more than 450 miles. Just to give you an example, my M3, which is a 3-litre twin turbo with hybrid turbos, that car can easily achieve 300 miles for probably like £80, you know what I mean? So I don't know why this car is so bad. It hasn't been serviced, which is something I probably need to do. And I know it's a heavy car, you know, this car I think weighs around 2.4 tons. But yeah, no, fuel is really, really bad. And I know it's probably got something to do with the 6-speed gearbox. Let me just flick it over and make sure it is. Yeah, M6, it's only got 6 gears, yeah. But I know the newer diesel cars are gonna have like 7 or 8 gears. So yeah, fuel is definitely bad. And it's almost made me change my mind on, like, you know, maybe I should just buy a cheap hatchback as my daily driver, you know. Maybe I don't need to have a diesel car. But yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying the ownership. I know I'm pointing out quite a few negatives, but you know, driving the M4 around, you're always worrying about curbing wheels. you know, driving in gaps, you're like, oh, I don't want to hit nothing. With this, you just steam into corners. It don't matter if you curb a wood, it don't matter if you hit a mirror. And just a bit of advice for anyone that's got like a high performance car, or even if you bought your dream car, always have another car on the side, because driving this X5, there's times now that I don't drive the M4 for like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks. It's been 2-3 weeks that I've not driven that M4. And when I get in it, oh my God, that car feels amazing. It's really easy to lose appreciation for a car that you may have lost it for so long. But yeah, having two cars is absolutely perfect. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, it's got a CD player. The iDrive functions are pretty basic. It's not got a sat navigation. And I probably should service it, to be fair. That may sort out the fuel range a little bit. But I did chat with Stan at EcoTune, and he did say that these are known to have a few faults. But yeah, no, it's quick, man. Really quick. I'm like the only man on the road right now. So yeah, I want to show you the X5 as I may be getting rid of it. And before I do get rid of it, I am going to install this module and see how it reacts off a tune. But yeah, I am also thinking about doing some reviews, because, you know, the channel's kind of suffering at the moment, and this is like my full-time job. I've really respected the whole COVID-19 situation. I personally know people that have passed away, but you know, my channel is my business. It's everything, you know. Obviously, I launched this LLF Games the other day, but you know, it's not me being slack, not uploading videos. There's content I could do at home, but you know, I'm used to filming cars, man. It's a real car channel, you know. And it is very, very frustrating. So I'm getting messages constantly, to be fair, about, do you want to film this, do you want to film that? And obviously my response is, you know, you have to wait till COVID-19. So now I'm thinking, maybe I'll just drive the cars myself, maybe get the owners to talk about the car still, but maybe not be in the car with the owner. So let me know your thoughts on that. I am really thinking of doing it. I had somebody message with a 1200 horsepower rear-wheel drive GTR. So yeah, I probably will go out and film that car. So another X5. So guys, I'm going to end the video there. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and remember, you can win my M4 for just £25. The time has been changed to 2 weeks, so I would highly recommend getting one ASAP. Fingers crossed for anyone that's bought a ticket. I'm praying that it's a real supporter of Living Life Fast that wins this car. How awesome would that be, man? I'm definitely going to film the winner. And I've actually seen comments of people saying, oh, you're probably going to buy the car back. Do know that I will not be buying the M4 back. There isn't going to be no resale. Once that car goes, it's gone. It's as simple as that. It's impossible to fix this. Another point that I forgot to mention earlier is we're going to be using a Google random number generator. So this is like the standard that everybody uses. You can't fix it. It generates a random number, and I'll be going live on Facebook and YouTube to announce the winner. So you'll witness it all in front of me. There's no fixing. I don't even like to bring that kind of negativity, but you guys should know that I wouldn't dare put Living Life Fast brand on the line. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there, and I'll see you in the next one.